the blue M DCC 1406F ST350 oven. At the front of the instrument is your main control panel. From left to right, this is your cooling indicator. This is your over temperature controller and alarm. Power on is here, indicated by that lamp, and your main temperature controller is here, and to turn your cooling on is here. When you, if you go to the right here a little bit, this is your main power to the system. This won't turn on until this is on. So you would then hit your chamber power and all of this comes up. Once it goes through its initialization, you have the opportunity to put a set point in. You can change the set point. The controller manual tells you exactly how to do everything in here, but if we go up, for instance, if I want to go up to something, let's say 40, you'll notice that the cursor here is flashing, and that's to show you that you're in a dialogue and something has changed. This is evident throughout the controller. When you hit the return, that setting and is now saved into memory, and the cursor disappears. To change the over temperature, there's a dial and there's a lock on here, so you can see there's a line. I've got it up 200, and you can just change it, and if I go too low it would trip, and then there's a reset for that there. You can lock it there so that nobody can easily change it. When I turn the cooling on, it would turn on a solenoid in the valve in the back that you would have hooked up to your water supply. Turn that on, indicator there, and the indicator here comes on. And at this point, water would be flowing through the system. The system has been pressurized, tested, and passed. On the left side here, you have the ability to purge nitrogen or whatever you need for your process, and there's a connection in the back which I'll show, and then you can just adjust that to whatever level you need it according to the pressure you're inputting. This is the solenoid valve I was talking about for the water input. Your input is here, and this has to go to a bell drain. Cannot have any back pressure on it, and that will kick on and off with your switch. It's a manual only, it's not automatic. Your power input cable's here, and that's 3-phase 230 volts. These are your sensor wires for your oven. These are both your, one is your normal oven temperature and the other one's your over temperature. These lines here, you shouldn't have to touch, but these are for your differential pressure. If the motor, since it's 3-phase, it has to be wired correctly. If it was wired incorrectly, one of the phases are reversed, the fan won't spin properly. This detects whether that fan is spinning properly or not, and if it's not, it will not allow power to the heaters. So that's an internal setup. And down here is your connection for your purge, which I showed in the front